Minister, let me be frank. The current approach to energy policy and energy creation is an act of national self-sabotage. It's an absolute disgrace. Indeed, the sense that people are getting is that our entire population has been taken hostage by a green hysteria and a demented level of ideological ruthlessness that is not grounded in any sense of proportion or rationality. And it's wonderful here this evening to hear many of those who were jumping up and down and saying that the green policies weren't going far enough, to see that they've now changed their tunes. It's great, wonderful. It's also wonderful to see that people are copping on to this nonsense, that many of our turf cutters are back on the bogs where they should have been left all along. We're not listening to any more of the nonsense any longer in rural Ireland, Minister. And if the lights go out this winter, Minister, you should seriously think of resigning, because businesses and households, working families cannot cope, nor should they be meant to put up with the struggles because of your inadequacy and your lack of ability to intervene with the electricity companies who are charging too much for bills. We know that, we see that. I've met publicans who've seen their unit rate trebling. I've met farmers who've seen their bills going from €400 to almost €1,600. That's not sustainable, Minister. You are responsible here, and you must intervene. And I'm calling on you to do so. And if you can't do that, then maybe you should resign, and we'd all breathe a sigh of relief in rural Ireland, because we're fed up, we've had enough of the nonsense. The so-called assurances provided by Minister Ryan and this hapless and hopeless government are dating so badly that they're beyond worthless. Nobody believes a word, and there will be no comfort in your promises when the bills of several thousands of euro drop through the inbox or onto the mat of many homes who are struggling at this point to survive. Instead of adopting even an interim approach with respect to fossil fuels and LNG, this government has decided to push ahead with unworkable, unsustainable and unforgivable policies that are damning our people to a perilous few years. And for what? To reach some ludicrous international targets that have more in common with the sacrifices that a cult would demand, rather than any rational and proportional response or common sense. Where is common sense gone? Obviously it's not too common, but Minister, people have had enough, and rural Ireland has had enough of this nonsense.